Good things come to those who wait. I'd better view the building to assure myself personally that everything is shipshape. While you have been taking ages to build the Harbour Master's office, I have been gathering supplies. But this warehouse is much too small. It must be upgraded immediately. How is that warehouse upgrade progressing? Do I have to say everything twice? What? You call that an expansion? The storerooms are hardly bigger than before. This is totally unacceptable.
It is done. The Crusader ship is finished. May God protect this ship and bless all those who are prepared to fight for the true faith.
We need storehouses to store the goods. You can see the size of my Crusader army and the amount of supplies needed. Get a move on. There you are. I knew you could do it. At last I can store provisions and equipment here. You say the harbour is completed? I'd better see this for myself. Hoist the sails. The harbour construction could certainly have been completed much more quickly. Well, we still have much to do. From now on, you will help me with the rest of the preparations. I have asked the best armourers in the Empire to come to equip the Crusader army with new weapons. And I expect you to provide the iron required immediately.
Forecast is sparing no expense on equipment for the army. The best thing is to look for an iron deposit in Marvelous. Extracting iron ore is the first important stage in iron production.
God be praised! You have completed the harbour. My captains are already under orders to assemble the vanguard of the Crusade fleet there.
One more sip for the road? Then we must be off. God knows many ways of converting doubters to the just faith. A crusade is just one of them. But this guy Focus, he seems to delight in preparing for war.
Our Lady, Madame d'Artois, had barely left the city when chaos descended here. It's like purgatory. So many people have left and the house is abandoned. Please, take pity on our miserable souls.
Some citizen. Now you need to extract the iron. Now you need to extract the iron from the ore. Where better to do that than in an iron smelter?
It's incredible how many knights are prepared to take up arms for God and their fatherland. I immediately need more ships to transport them all to the Promised Land. Get them for me.
So many people have moved away since Madame d'Artois set off for the Orient. She'd be so disappointed if she returns to find her hometown empty. I beseech you, help me spare her this humiliation.
I bought your delivery. Huh. What won't we do in the name of brotherly love?
The charcoal burner has started work already. Marvellous. How's the iron smelter construction going? I very much regret that I cannot sell you any more tools. I too must do my part for the crusade.
The city has been deserted since Our Lady left. You need only go to the marketplace. It's as quiet as the grave.
One of my ships was damaged during the crossing. A sign from God that all the ships must be ship-shape again before we set off for the Orient.
Ah, wonderful. I see your iron smelter is completed.
You do your best for the people of this town, and yet it seems to me that only the old and sick have returned. In the name of all that's holy, where are the children? You see, most of them have left already. Oh, and merely because Madame d'Artois has gone to war.
What are you waiting for? If you don't build this tavern soon, the knights will start rampaging over the land.
Shipbuilding completed.
I'll just load the goods onto the donkeys, then I'll set off. Some children seem to have vanished from Madame d'Artois' city. I imagine some of them wanted to join the Crusader army as squires and servants. And yet, the fleet has not yet set sail.
You have complied with God's wishes. Now all of these ships will be able to make the long voyage to the Orient in perfect condition.
Now that the harbour is completed, you should perhaps reconsider your transport routes and issue new orders to the captain.
News from the Cardinal! We are setting sail! I shall lead these ships eastward to shake the very foundations of this spurious faith. Don't worry, we will meet again soon. The angels have promised.